Hello, how are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm alright. My name is Shara. What is your name?
My name is Ling.
It's Lim, is that right? Oh, Lin.
Ling.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
Lin. Okay.
yeah.
So, Lin, I am calling you from America. Can I ask you what country you're from?
Yes, my country is Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay. And
Yeah.
what city are you in?
I'm in a city. It's named Tai Nguyen. I have
Taiwan.
a type for you. If you don't know this city, I will say that it's near Hanoi. Do you know Hanoi?
Near Hanoi. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Lin, is this your first time on Cambly?
Yes, it's my first time. I kind of nervous because it's the first time I talked with the foreigners. I think that you will like if I say something that is wrong or is wrong about grammar. I'm very afraid with the wrong grammar because I don't learn grammar at school. I don't learn grammar at the home because I don't understand anything. Um,
No, you're doing fine. Grammar
so,
is not what English is. So,
So yeah, so I think that my listening skills, my speaking skills is alright, but my grammar, I think is very terrible.
nope. Actually, it isn't. So, grammar is not important in English
Yes,
at all.
yeah,
So,
me too. Yeah,
no, I'm saying grammar
yes,
is not important.
yeah. It's like in Vietnamese. It's like in Vietnam. If we are Vietnamese, we say Vietnamese. We don't care about grammar much. It's very easy. But when we take an exam or something, we are have to learn grammar. So like
Basically, that's the
yeah,
only reason that grammar is important is for taking a test. That's it.
yes, yeah. So I want to learn more about grammar to take an IELTS degree.
Oh, if you want to take the IELTS, then I can understand that.
Yeah, so
I would be the wrong teacher for helping you with the IELTS, but I can give you three teachers' names on Cambly that can help you with the IELTS.
thank
But
you.
I totally understand. If you're taking the IELTS or TOEFL test, then you definitely need to maybe study some of the grammar for the reading and writing section of
Yeah.
the test, but for the listening and speaking part, you should be perfect with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, like I'll not take the IELTS right now because right now I just like 13. Right now I'm 13 years old. I'm just in middle school, still at school, so I just want to learn grammar. To when I learn high school, I can do IELTS. It is not like among complete is not for grammar. I want to practice my listening and speaking skills more. So I think that you're not a wrong teacher because yeah, every teachers I all love to talk.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Gotcha. I understand. That's okay then. Great. I'm glad to know that. So
thank you.
eventually you'll take, one of those tests, if you plan on, I mean, this is really far in the future for you, but
Yes,
if you plan on, going and studying abroad in a different university or something
yeah,
like that, then you'll be able to think about those tests and whatnot.
yes,
So, I want to say right now,
yeah.
do you have English class in your middle school or no?
Um, at school,
Yeah.
I'll learn English. I have English subject. I learn about 3 times a week.
Mm.
Every lesson I have 45 minutes. But I think that I don't learn anything at school because yeah, because I think that the method at school to learn English is wrong. So I learned all this English. I learned how to read. I learned how to stay in my English extra classes.
Oh,
and
you
at
had
home
extra
too.
classes. Okay.
Yeah. So I learned English for about 3 years. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, so I can speak English like this. Yeah,
Well,
it make
congratulations. It was good for you that you recognized at a very early age that the way that they're teaching is not right.
yeah, yeah. In my extra classes, we are not like me right now. I'm 13. I'm in 8th grade. I can study with graduate.
With
So
hold on, you can study with graduates.
like the people or study university or they come
Oh,
up
you
to
can study
university.
with university
Yeah,
students.
yeah.
Okay.
So we are in the same class by how we talk, how we say. We are not take class on our age. So yes, in extra classes, I think that the methods is not all right, but I think is better than school.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the English classes that you have, the kind of extra ones you're saying, is a little better, but it's than the regular public school classes, but
Yeah.
it's not at your level where you're at.
Um, like in my class, there are some people they can speak better than me. So I still learn with them because I want to learn more
Hmm.
about them. So I think that learn in extra classes, we can like have a competition. We can't like how to learn more because at the a school, my class, there's very like I think that just me can speak English like this. Some of my friends, they if I ask them, "Hi, how are you?" They can't answer. Right now, they are 8th grade. I'm very surprised when I learn with them. Yeah, so I think that for about 6 years learn English at school, they
Yeah.
almost don't know anything.
Well, that's kind of sounds a little bad to say, but
Yeah,
that's normal. Even if it's bad, that's what's
yeah,
considered normal.
yeah,
Because you're like, if you go back to what you were saying, if it takes 6 months for, sorry, 6 years
yeah,
for, with studying all the grammar and the
yeah,
sentence structure, syntax, and just learning words,
yes,
then it's going to be like a list form for your exam. So your brain at that point is thinking that it needs to receive this information and memorize this information for a short period of time. So what
yeah,
happens is when you memorize something, you haven't
yes,
actually learned anything.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
as yeah, at school, I don't understand that some teachers, I asked them and they said that you just can learn grammar at school, but I think that grammar they just in a unit they have like past, the future, they just pass it very fast. We can't learn anything. At the class 45 minutes, the teacher can't check in each student. They can't practice with each student. So I think it's kind of terrible.
Exactly. They can't do it specifically with each student. You're
Yes.
absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
Um, they're never, as long as, sorry, I'm just adjusting my
Oh, it's okay.
internet thing. But
Yeah.
as long as the teaching system or the education system is set up
Yeah.
the way that it is, it's not really. It sounds a little negative, but it's not going to really change or allow students to actually learn. What's going
Yeah.
to end up happening is that you're, again, going to have to rely or depend on yourself to actually learn something or to gain knowledge. So
Yes.
knowledge and information are two very different things, right?
Yes.
So information is, the teacher's giving you a lot of data and
Yeah.
putting it, in
Yeah.
your mind and
Yeah.
telling you,
Yeah.
remember
You
this
have to remember this. You have to remember
for this
that.
class.
Yeah.
That's information. Knowledge is something completely different in that
Yeah.
knowledge is a collection of understanding based
Yes.
on either one, experience, or number two, concept.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean by concept?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay.
So, either the concept is, taught to you
Yeah.
by you exercising your mind by trying to understand what this means and what something is used for.
Yes.
That's going to, once you learn that, then, and you've made the connection, you don't need to memorize anything anymore because
Yeah.
you will never need to learn something twice.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Most preferably, you gain knowledge through experimental, uh, through experimenting, I should say.
Yeah.
So you try something, if it doesn't work, you understand that this doesn't work. But when you try something and it does work, and you fail and fail and fail a lot to get to success, then you understand how all the things that didn't work, led to something that does work. So this is what experiences and experience gives you knowledge
Yes.
and a
The teach.
concept too.
Yeah. The teachers, they give us some words. If the teachers can't like explain us enough that words to us to understand, I think that if we learn for about 1,000 times, if we don't understand enough, I think is nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I've never been to Vietnam. The closest I've been to Vietnam was Cambodia.
Yes,
Um,
Cambodia.
yeah, I went to Phnom Penh. So Cambodia's a very laid back, beautiful place. I can't wait to go back again in the future.
Yes.
But I missed the chance to take the bus over to
Yeah.
city. I could have done that, but my brain wasn't there at the moment when I was, on vacation.
Yes.
Um, and I lived for 2 years, well, 1 year in mainland China, and then the next year in Taiwan.
Yes.
So one thing I will say is that memorization at one time in like ancient times had meaning. It did
Yes.
have meaning because you wouldn't have schools that are still teaching this way if it didn't actually mean something in the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, it took me a long time to understand the education system
Yes.
in most of East Asia, and
Yes.
obviously a little bit of Southeast Asia too.
Yeah.
But memorization was supposed to teach you, or excuse me, memorization was a kind of technique to, or a kind of form to use to exercise your mind. So, for example, if I don't know if they do this in Vietnam really, but in the other countries I mentioned, they'll give you poems by really old people, like from ancient times, and they'll make you memorize the poem, right? So this is what they did, especially in China and Taiwan, like memorize the poems from the ancient times. And
Yes.
a lot of the students would be like, I don't know what this means, and they just memorize it and that's it.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, memorizing was supposed to, when you memorize a poem and you recite it 100, 200, 300 times, over time, the way your brain understands the words, the meaning will be different every single time.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that was what they were trying to teach. They tried to get you to memorize something as form, teach you how to say it, to say it just perfectly. And you do that over and over and over, and you might think one way it means this, but as you get older, there's more and more and more meaning.
Yes.
But as time went on, all the way till now,
Yeah.
the meaning of the methods of teaching
Yeah.
lost.
Yes.
So it's like
lost. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like the word apple, I at the first time I see the word apple, I feel very hard because I just learned I'm the beginner in English.
Mm-hmm.
So but when I see it many times, I can learn by heart with it. I can't read, I can spell, I can know how to write, how to write. I think that if we are meet this word
Mm-hmm.
regularly is enough time. So I think we can't memorize, and
Right.
at that time we don't know that we can memorize it. It just suddenly I can explain in English for you. It's kind of hard.
It's a little bit difficult, but I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So I have a question that is kind of I can't understand this grammar. So the word not and the word no. So what the difference of the word not and no is in the sentence? So
Right, gotcha. So no is a direct rejection of something, right?
yeah.
So if you were to say, is it okay for me to throw the dog outside the window? I'm just randomly saying something, but
Yeah.
I would say no. It's a rejection to what your concept or your action.
Yes.
Now, not is something that will not be done. Not is something that can't be done, okay? Or won't be done. So, like this, if I ask my mom here, can I watch TV for 10 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
She can say, you cannot do this. She can also say, no,
Can't.
you can't.
No, you can't.
But
Yeah.
cannot is dealing with the action or thing or object that you just asked to do.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
see the difference in that? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so right now my time is running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope we can talk more in the future. You give me many advice. Is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you for.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So.
I'm glad that I got a chance to meet you too, Lynn.
Yeah,
And
me
you're
too.
extremely ambitious and focused. So keep that up, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. So bye
You're
bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.